Welcome to today's Bible story. Today we're going to learn about Joseph and his beautiful coat of many colors. Are you ready, Krista and Angela? Let's begin! A long time ago, there was a young boy named Joseph. He was the youngest of 12 brothers, and his father, Jacob, loved him very much. One day, Jacob gave Joseph a special gift, a beautiful coat with many colors. It was the most amazing coat Joseph had ever seen. Joseph was so happy, and he wore his coat proudly every day. But his brothers didn't like Joseph's special coat. They were jealous because their father loved Joseph the most.
Krista, do you know what they are talking about? Wait, I have a dress that has a lot of different colors. That must mean I'm Mom and Dad's favorite.
This is funny! You guys thinking you're the favorite, all the while knowing it's me. Ha ha!
What? Is that our little sister Tanisha crashing the podcast?
Sure is. I have been listening to the story in the green room, and since it's mostly about how Joseph was the favorite, I can relate, Sen. I'm the favorite around here. Ha ha! Ha!
Think again, sis. We know the real deal. I have always had the upper hand on you guys. After all, I'm the mama's boy and Dad's chosen one. So if anyone is going to get this coat of many colors around here, it wouldn't be you guys, that's for sure.
Whoa! Who let little brother into the podcast? I see we have some podcast crashers. First little sis, now little brother. Where's Mom? Someone should be watching these guys.
Joseph had two strange dreams, and he told his brothers about them. In the first dream, he and his brothers were gathering bundles of wheat in the field, and Joseph's bundle stood tall while the others bowed down to it. In the second dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him.
What? Bow down to his brother? They were going to have to do that?
This made his brothers even angrier. They didn't want to bow to Joseph. They were very upset. One day when Joseph was sent by his father to check on his brothers, they saw him coming in his colorful coat. They made a plan to get rid of Joseph. They took off his coat and threw him into a deep pit.
Boy, they sure were jealous. They wanted to get rid of their own brother? That's crazy. I love my brother.
But then they decided to sell Joseph to some traders who were passing by. They took Joseph to Egypt, and his brothers lied to their father, saying that Joseph had been attacked by a wild animal.
What? They sold their own brother? This is serious. So tell us, what happened next, Kayla?
Even though Joseph was far from home, God had a special plan for him. Joseph worked hard and trusted God, and one day he became a powerful man in Egypt. He helped many people during a great time of hunger. Joseph's dreams came true when his brothers came to Egypt to buy food, and they bowed down to him, not knowing it was Joseph. What an amazing story! Joseph's coat of many colors was just the beginning of his journey. Even when things seemed hard, Joseph trusted God, and God had a wonderful plan for him. So let's review. Even those podcast crashers will get a chance to answer these questions. Krista, Angela, Tanisha, and David, are you guys ready? Here we go. Question: how did Joseph's brothers feel about his coat?
They were jealous because their father loved Joseph the most and gave him this special coat.
Question: what special gift did Joseph receive from his father?
Step back, sisters. I will take it from here. His dad gave him a coat of many colors. Same thing would happen to me if I was alive back then. After all, I am the chosen one. You girls should remember that.
Question: what happened when Joseph's brothers came to Egypt for food?
They bowed down to Joseph, not knowing it was him, and Joseph's dreams came true.
Question: what did Joseph's brothers do to him?
Oh no! They did some bad things. They threw Joseph into a pit and later sold him to traders who took him to Egypt.
Awesome job, guys. Question: what were Joseph's two dreams about?
Aw man, I think I remember this one. Joseph's first dream was about his bundle of wheat standing tall, while his brothers' bundles bowed down.
His second dream was about the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him.
That's all for today's story about Joseph's coat of many colors. Remember, even when things seem hard, God has a special plan for you, just like He did for Joseph. See you next time. Let's end in prayer as usual. We always should. Dear God, thank you for this wonderful story of Joseph and his colorful coat. Thank you for showing